Welcome to INN's CEO Talks. Joining me today is Igal Sudman, the CEO and founder of Ayurcann, a Canadian cannabis extraction company specializing in the processing of cannabis and hemp for the production of oils and various derivative products. Igal, welcome. It's great to see you. This is your third time back. Bring us up to speed on, the amazing progress that you've been making in the development of your products and licenses to sell.
Thank you for having me. We're very excited to be back. We tend to come back and announce a major engagements into the market, as well as milestones that we have achieved. Some of the things that we lately have been doing is getting into the flower business. We just got our flower license, and the intention is really to go after, it's 50% of the market in cannabis in Canada. We've been very successfully addressing the needs of Cannabis 2.0 when it comes to distillate oils, vapes, tinctures, topicals, and so forth. We've been supplying a majority of, a lot of LPs in the Cannabis 2.0 from our B2B side, providing oil both in THC and CBD value in order to enhance, either if it's pre-rolls or if it's other tinctures, other vapes, edibles, and so forth. Addressing it in the flower side now with the brands that we're bringing to market will open up market share for us, as we've been taking some market share, obviously, in the Cannabis 2.0 segment. But with the flower business and the flower license in hand, we are able to go after the additional 50% of the industry that we are not in right now.
How important is it in the sector that there be this reliable, consistent supply on the flower side of, production of cannabis products?
Yeah, so for us, we've been, partnering up and working with, selected suppliers throughout the country. We are one of the largest extractors. We do over 1,000 kilos a week of biomass input and have one of the largest inventory of distillate. Like I said, the THC, CBD. We also get into pharma grade isolate that we've been supplying. So those relationships are flourishing when it comes to distillate and the B2B segment that we do now. Those similar relationships are going to enhance our offerings into the flower business, because we are buying on such a large scale. For us to be able to partner up with these existing suppliers with their higher potency and higher quality flower is what we feel that we can do best, and bring those products to market.
How is the market responding?
So, the cannabis industry is a little bit in the lulls right now. But us as a company, and I think investors will resonate with investors what we do. We've been debt-free and growing profitable since we went public about a year ago. So this is fourth or fifth quarter that we've been doing it successfully, and we intend obviously to follow up on that with additional quarters as they come along. I think the growth in the market is there, being somewhat of a closed loop system, where you manufacture and work with the government on a continuous basis, being able to offer the right product at the right price for the retailers or for the buyers, I guess I would say, as well as a value proposition to the consumers, is what made us successful so far, and I think will make us even more successful in the future, especially with gaining market share on the specific segments that we are in now and we intend to enter in the near future.
So many people, when they think about the cannabis sector, they think, okay, direct to the consumer. You're going to produce, you're going to be a licensed producer, you're going to go just to the consumer, and then that's what the marketplace is. And that seems to be a bit confusing. But you also have the B2B side. How important is it, this B2B side of your business, that it is a part of the overall mix that you're offering?
So we've started as a B2B player, as a co-manufacturer for other LPs that have sold into the cannabis industry and into the retail. So it is important. We have some very good relationships with other top tier LPs that are selling right now, and they are relying on us to be able to provide consistent product, be it distillate or isolate, into their products, because that's what they are known for their formulations, and that's what they're known for the brands. We work with them, consistently, and they can rely on us. And there are very few of us that are around anymore, because maintaining that availability is very hard in the cannabis space, especially if you tend to be have debt, or not have the ability to produce on a large scale inexpensively to be able to support those price fluctuations that are happening into the market. It's similarly to the brands that we work with and manufacture for, be it a white label solution directly to the retailers, or just a portion of the co-manufacturing.
So we're a number of years now into the cannabis market legally in Canada. How would you characterize the market today, and what does the future look like? Because, we came out of it, everybody was very enthusiastic. Then we've seen this drop off, but now things have started to settle out. What is your sense of how the market is going to unfold as we move forward?
So I think we build our business from day one to address those price fluctuations, as well as other entrants into the market. We haven't raised a lot of monies or spent a lot of monies in order to come to where we are at now. I think that the bad is behind us, or the worst is behind us. I feel anyway, and the ones that are succeeding are the ones that have a business mind and business sense in order to run a business, regardless that it's in the cannabis space. But you have to run a profitable, debt-free business if possible, and compete in the market. The ones that we're relying on, have substantial bank accounts, those ran out, and those are the companies that are suffering, have suffered, and I think will suffer into the future. And the ones that have built themselves up similarly to Ayurcann, well, we feel that there's nobody like Ayurcann, but similar to us, where the focus is on cost savings, and having the right product for the right value into the market is important. I think those are the ones that are going to succeed. Don't forget the market right now, I think $4 or $5 billion, intended to be around $10 billion in Canada, and there are no new players that are really coming into the market. So the ones that are proving themselves, if they are not rewarded now, it is a little bit difficult in the public markets. I think that they will be rewarded moving into the future, and the investors that understand that and see that, and see that they rather invest in companies that are doing what they say that they will do, are sort of punching above the board, are going to be rewarded in the future. That's what I feel.
So what's your message to potential investors right at the moment? Because as you pointed out, you're cash flow positive and you're debt free. What's the opportunity for them right now?
I think that the investors should allocate their funds accordingly. They've gone through ups and downs for sure in the cannabis space, but it seems like we've been holding up, or companies that have said and do what they say that they will do are deserving of their investment. It's not a short-term play. I think that there aren't going to be a lot of us around, over the next couple of years, but the ones that are under promise and over deliver should be rewarded. And we feel that we are doing it. We have been doing it. We intend to do it into the future, near and long term. And investors that believe in us can see what we have done. Different interviews that I've been on, including yours. What we say we do. And the ones that believe in us, I think, will be rewarded substantially.
So you've moved into the flower side of the business. You've got all the oils and so on that you're selling and distributing B2B. What's on the horizon for you?
So I think that, it's just taking market share. Every market that we enter throughout the country, we have been able to do it, specifically because our cost base is lower than majority of players. Majority of other licensed producers. We have a certain margin, obviously, that we have to work within, but it's not as high as other ones. We feel that what we bring to market resonates, and being top 3 or top 5 throughout the country is our goal. In some provinces, we're already there. We're going after Ontario, aggressively, and we hope to be there as well, both from a manufacturing point of view as well as SKUs. The market is open to receiving what we offer, and we are grateful for it, that's for sure, on the retail side, and we intend to continue doing that not only in the distillate, like you were saying, but also in the flower SKUs moving forward.
You're building a real business with products and customers and revenue that will continue to grow. And I'm sure that investors would like to come back and find out more in the future when you come back and give us an update.
No problem. I'm always available.
Wonderful. Thank you for your time today.
Thank you for having me.